stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. Those are the only things along with us. This is New Orleans Square Station.
So get back to a station by 1:30 if you want to ride the train again today. Get your right knee connected to either side, front or back. Front or back.
Now leaving for a complete trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom through the Grand Canyon and climbing.
Just kept on the entire time you're on our train today. Covering your toes, mouth, and chin. Next stop, Mickey's Toontown Depot, your gateway to Fantasyland.
Everybody can go. 35 minutes. Very good.
For those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only laughing place. If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating a zippity-doo-dah day. This place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
There's blue milk and green milk. Outside green one.
Weird Indian shaman sharing his story with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear the mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of gear. The ones you'll find are Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown. Cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters.
All right, my friends, welcome to Toontown Depot, gateway to all Fantasyland is happening. Here we have here the main season, so the train only stops for free exit to either side of the city line. Once again, remain seated, please, so the train will move down. And as a reminder, sir, if you'd like to ride the train again, make sure you're back on station by 1:30. All of our stations will be closed by 1:30 today. Small children on the age of 7, you can be supervised. That means sitting on your lap or sitting in the middle of your row away from the edge. Last but not least, make sure that face covering is kept on the entire time you're on our train
Hello
today.
everyone.
Covering your nose,
Thanks
mouth,
for
and
joining us on the
Next
Disneyland
stop,
Railway.
Tomorrowland.
For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su
ボート
seguridad,
が完全に
permanezca
止まり、
sentado y
下
mantenga las
船してい
manos
ただく指示が出されるまでは席を立たないでくだ
y
さい。
cuide a los
ご
pequeños.
協力ありがとうございます。
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto its a small world just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings.
All right, my friends, welcome to Tomorrowland. If you're getting out here, please remain seated. Holding stop.
Just sit tight.
If you'd like to exit, please to either side of station front or back. Once again, remain seated, please, for the train holding stop. And as a reminder, if you'd like to fly the train again today, make sure you're back at a seat by 1:30. All of our stations will be today at 1:30. Your hands, arms, and right legs inside the car. And small children in the middle of your row on a parent's lap. Once again, make sure your face covering is kept on the entire time you're on train, covering your nose, mouth, and chin. Once again, turn off that flash on your phone or camera if you want to take pictures in it. Go ahead. Next stop, Main Street, USA.
Welcome back. It's been a while.
Oh, thank you.
Glad to have you back, everybody.
Thank you for being back.
To those who have just come aboard, welcome. The next leg of our journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking beauty of nature's own design, the Grand Canyon. For your safety, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, Permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
We're now returning to our own time at your Main Street station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings.